my voice is a little bit off. I was or am still feeling a little bit under the weather, have a little bit of a cold, and I also had to work today, so feeling a little bit tired, so excuse me for that. But still, just wanted to see how you folks are doing, and if you're up for a chat. We'll see how long this goes, as usual. So if people are interested in talking, we'll obviously prolong it a little bit. If not, then we'll make this quick. So for those of you that are maybe, if there are such folks watching this post-production, then yeah, you'll see for yourself how long the video is, and you'll know right away if we had a long chat, if people were active or not. Also, the thing is, for those out of focus. Okay, there we go. For lives in general, they do not appear that much on the search, so I'm guessing not a lot of people will see these after they are already done. So most, like at least 95% in my estimate is of people are going to be those who are in the live as it's happening, and only a small number of people will see the video after it's been live. So yeah, that's just, I guess, how the algorithm is. But yeah, it is what it is. And yet the cold as well, that sucks when you're sick or have a bit of a cold when it's summer. Somehow, even though I am not on vacation, it still sucks more than when it's winter time. And I rarely get colds, but yeah, now I get them like once a year, if that, once a year or every 2 years, something like that. But when you work with a lot of people and someone's bound to get sick, and then maybe you do too. Wrestling Thin City, if I'm pronouncing that right, is saying hi. Are you British? Is the question. And no, I am not. Thank you for asking, though. I could tell you where I am, but also you could guess if you like. So the first clue would be country in Europe, but yeah, it wouldn't be England. It would be more southeast of England, or of UK, obviously. But yeah, thank you for asking, and thank you for being part of the chat. For everybody else as well, if you have any kinds of questions, topics, anything you would like to share, feel free to leave it in the comments, as long as we keep things civil. Ukraine is the next guess. No, more down the map. It would be the Balkan region. That's the next guess. And I usually give the same clue, so I'm thinking of giving a different clue now. It would be a country that is famous for what? Well, famous sports people. We've got those. I don't know. Russia, yeah, okay. There's some connections with Russia here, like the language seems a bit familiar to Russian or similar to Russian, but there's some famous sportsmen, like for example, there's Wimbledon, and one of our countrymen, a person from this country, is active at Wimbledon as we speak. I mean, he's not playing right now, but he's going to play tomorrow, so he's not out of the tournament. So he even has a chance of winning. Rahmat says hi. Hello, Rahmat. Thank you for joining us. Zara Kara says hi, Dave. How are you doing? And where are you from? These are wrestling is also trying to guess. It's a country in Europe. One of the people from this country is in Wimbledon, so he's a famous tennis player. Spain No. Spain would be much more to the west. Um, and a name that I cannot pronounce, I think that's Korean if I'm not mistaken, says you are good at English. Thank you very much. Belgium, okay, getting closer than Spain, but no, not Spain, said Black Mask. At least my name is Dylan, by the way. Nice to meet you, Dylan. Thank you for sharing that. My name's David, or David, or however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, the country is not connected to the sea. We've got about like 6 million people, and we've got a famous inventor that's got a. There's a famous car company that's got the name of this inventor on it. And yeah, thank you, by the way, all for joining and leaving your comments and liking the video. It helps me a lot. If you subscribe, that helps tremendously as well. And my apologies, I've got a little bit of a cold, so my apologies if my voice or coughing are interrupting. Also, there might be some loud noises in the background, like dogs or trains, so my apologies for those in advance. And the country, this is one of the Croatia asked Black Mask. Okay, now you're very close. We are bordering Croatia, so it's a country that's very close to Croatia or shares the border with Croatia. So we're now very close. I'm guessing Black Mask is going to be the first to give the right guess, but we'll see. And very similar, like the language is basically the same. We understand Croatians as well, Dylan. With Portugal, so I don't know if Portugal. Sorry, I just now saw your comment there. So I don't know if Portugal has someone in Wimbledon or if any tennis player. Do you speak Spanish? So no, I do not, and we do not. Like the people from this country do not speak Spanish. Black Mask guessed it correctly. The right answer is Serbia. Well done, Black Mask. That's a win. But yeah, good questions from Dylan. We do not speak Spanish. Well, I guess everybody knows a few words of Spanish, but we've got almost no connections to Spain in any kind of a cultural way. Although, yeah, Spain, great country to visit, especially for like summer vacations. Full recommendations for that. So yeah, nice that you mentioned it. Portugal, I think as well. So yeah, good shout out to Dylan. Elf Ears says, "Sup, baby." Hello, Elf Ears. Thank you for joining us and thank you for your comment. Hope you're having a great day. We're just chatting, so feel free to leave any kind of subject that you would like us to talk about, any topics, questions, observations, anything at all. The chat is basically, it can go in any direction as long as we are keeping it civil, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, thank you for joining. Hope you folks are having a great day, even though it's Monday. Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Bro built that like a quiz. Props to you, and you're a good YouTuber, man. Says Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, I've been doing this. I don't know how long, like a little bit more than a month, having these lives, and then I saw people. That's like a common question, asking where I'm from, and then I thought, why not make it more fun and make like a small quiz out of it. So I appreciate the feedback, and I'm glad you like it. That's good to know, and we'll continue. Hopefully, more ideas like this come to me, and yeah, we make even more fun in the chat. But yeah, I can do the same, like trying to guess where you folks are from, but you would need to then give me clues. Although I can't say that I'm really good at geography, let's say. So hooking up people to vids is great achievement, man. Thank you, Dylan. I really enjoy it. I like talking with you folks, and if I could do this more, I would definitely love to do it. So yeah, it feels great. Even though I've uh, worked for 8 hours, came back home, was feeling tired, and I'm a little bit sick, I still got to pick me up from the live chat here. So yeah, thanks to you folks, and yeah, thank you for the feedback as well. Alfier says, "What do you think the world will look like in 100 years' time?" Ooh, okay. You folks feel free to leave your thoughts on this as well. My apologies, and I'm sorry I'm uh, trying to get the right angle so it's not too dark. What it would look in 100 years' time? Well, I would like to think that it would be a nicer place with more positive or inventions that would benefit mankind a lot, like curing a lot of illnesses, things like that. That would be a great thing. Hopefully, the quality of life would have improved at that time, and that's my wishes. Just not sure if I'm accurate, but doesn't hurt to dream. You could make a high pace shorts that can go viral. Energy is there, man. Thank you. I'm yeah. Well, I I like editing. I don't know if I could. I could try. I could give it a shot, but I'm not sure if how long it would take and what would the short be. But definitely, I'd love to try and see if it picks up, because depends on how much time it is. So it would take me to do that. Normally, I don't have a lot of time after I'm done with the lives, but again, I could give it a shot. Why not? Like video games, shit. Yeah, okay. It could be like that. I know a little bit about editing, but yeah, I could give it a shot. We'll see. I'll go over, for example, this video and see where I could make a short. But getting back to Elfier's question about the 100 years and the future, I'm sure we'll have some more innovations like with AI and all that, and hopefully it leads us to a good spot where the as I mentioned, like quality of life improves in all areas like health and longevity and all that, but also finances for people that would be great too. That if people weren't so constricted with all the things that they need to pay and all that, and like if economy boomed. But you have inner YouTuber self in you, says Dylan. Thank you, Dylan. I'd like to nurture that inner YouTuber in me, and it would be great if that were to happen. I'd be one of the happiest people on the planet, probably, because sorry, because I wouldn't have to do the job that I'm currently doing. I could focus on this, and that would be awesome. But yeah, that's far from where we are at the moment. There's a train in the background, so my apologies for the loud noise, but yeah, it just passed by. Elfiers says, "I share your optimism, sir. I think things will be better in a lot of ways. I'm hoping we will be healing the earth." Whoa, that would be awesome. Yeah, that I think those would be things to definitely focus on, like the things I mentioned, and healing the earth, as Elfiers put it. That would be one of like job number one, I guess, with protecting the planet, because then that way we protect ourselves, but also it's great to protect the planet, the animals, the plants, and everything else on it. And yeah, hopefully there's going to be more of that and less of sort of destruction in some ways. And kind of like, for example, pollution, I think in many places has been improved, which is a great thing. So hopefully it continues in that direction. So that's a hopeful and I would say probably not that um, not a distant future, hopefully for us, and also I I would hope that it's not unachievable or unattainable. We should be able to get there. So yeah, we've I think we've got what we need. We just should focus more of our efforts on that. Or when I say we, I mean like people that actually have the power to make those changes, and we can also make small changes as individuals, which is something we should do for sure. Um, oh, sorry. There we go. Maybe like this. Um, Dylan says your shorts aren't that really polished to go viral. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't. I'm not an expert and in video editing for sure, and also I haven't used a lot of my time to make them that polished. But I'm sure that maybe now with some AI tools, it could be improved quite easier. And I guess I can give it a shot, but I'm sorry. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Face cam is really blurry, by the way. Yeah, it unfortunately is. It's not like the best. If I just move inside for a second, now this could be better a little bit. And sorry, it's a hot day. I guess this is a better one, but it's still not the best camera. So getting a better phone would also be great, but it's on my list of priorities, although not that high because there's unfortunately some other things that we should do first when it comes to finances. Add text on the vids. Okay, that can be done for sure. We'll try. I also tried. What did I use? I used one of those free editors, like probably Canva or something, and uh, I think I put too many edits, and the video then wasn't that great because it got a bit choppy. I think, at least, but definitely would be to my benefit if I focused more of my efforts to making better shorts, and also getting a better camera would definitely suffice to improve the video quality. But yeah, this way I guess the camera is a bit better, not that blurry, but the background is plain. I hope that's fine. What was I gonna say about the edits? Yeah, it's a great shout out and definitely something that should be worked on. It's just that I need to find the time and improve my skills on that front. And I would need to think of ways to make these like lives more editable in in ways of making the shorts out of them. Adrian Ignat says hi. Hello there, Adrian. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being live in the chat. Feel free to leave your comments, thoughts, questions, suggestions, topics, anything like that in the chat, and we'll go over them and we'll discuss it. It's an open chat. We can talk about anything we like. and it's starting to rain here, so it's a good thing I moved from the balcony inside. We're getting quite a bit of rain, and at least it's going to get a bit cooler, so that's a plus. Hope you folks are having a great Monday. By the way, I know I said it a few minutes before, but for example, Adrian joined us, so I just wanted to say happy Monday, start of the week. Hopefully, it's a nice one. And yeah, thank you for liking the video, and if you subscribe, that also helps me a lot. So yeah, cheers for doing that. And I was also thinking of trying to do some other types of live videos, maybe even playing some video games, but that would require different computer setup, and that's also, I guess, one of the priorities. That's not the highest priority, but I guess it's up there. Getting 160 C subs per day, is it good? Getting 160 subs per day is great, I would say. Yeah. That's excellent. I mean, depends on your goals and stuff, but yeah, I'd say that's pretty awesome. I'm not sure on the numbers here. I don't follow them that much, but definitely not something that I'm getting, because I don't also do daily videos. I do them when I have time. For example, today I got home a bit earlier from work, and then I got time to do this, so we're doing it. But yeah, definitely if you do daily videos and daily lives and things like that, people will know when to catch you, and will be on the lookout for your videos. So yeah, definitely a good thing for sure. So yeah, solid advice and questions from Dylan. So thank you for that. I was also gonna ask you folks if you had any types of topics and questions. Feel free to leave them in the chat, and yeah, we'll talk about them. Oh, sorry, I don't say dobar dan from Adrian, which means good day. So yeah, dobar dan to you as well, which is yeah, Serbian for good day. And yes, good day to you as well, or dobar dan to you also. Thank you for for that. Quite a polite chat member we have here in Adrian. And I'm just gonna show you a little bit if I can catch the rainbow here, but my camera isn't that good, so you might not be able to see it. Yeah, it's not catching it. Sorry to say, but yeah, there's it's sunny, as you can see, and it's raining as well. So there's a little bit of a rainbow right over there, but yeah, the camera is not good enough. Sorry about that. And it gets a bit blurry when I'm standing here, I would say. Yep, yeah, a little bit. So yeah, it depends on if you folks enjoy the view. I can stay here or head on inside. Inside, I guess the camera gets a bit better, but then you don't see the view, and also I guess if I'm inside, the sound is a bit better. So yeah, those are the choices. If it's better if I'm standing inside, just let me know. I'll go in. Was there anything else I wanted to mention? Yeah, just the usual. I would talk about or mention a few things about fitness. And Adrian, since Adrian is from Romania, says it is not raining in Romania at the moment. So I'm guessing you might get a bit of this rain, a bit of these rainy clouds. I'm not sure if they're heading your way, but it's not that big of a rain, so by the time they reach you, they might even disperse. So you know that might happen. Dylan says we should do a collab or collaboration. Definitely up for that, Dylan. I'm quite interested. Not, I don't even know what kind of a collab you had in mind, but why not? I'm all up for that. Sounds like fun, and it would be a first collab for me. So yeah, why why not? If you've got any sorts of ideas, anything you would like us to discuss, I'm down. What is your age? Asks Dylan. So we could make it a quiz again, but I'm not sure if it would be a good quiz. I was born. Not sure what major events happened at the time, but um, and it wouldn't. It depends on the references. Depends on people's ages, but yeah. So I'll just say 92. I was born in 92, which means I'm 34. Not sure what major event happened in 92 that people would relate to. So that's why I think, yeah, the quiz wouldn't do. Um, but yeah, 34 is my age. Adrian is asking what's my age as well. 34, 34. That's how old I am, and I was born in 92. So yeah. Dylan says, "Holy shit, bro." Okay, so I would, by that reaction, I would say not something that Dylan was expecting. But I still don't know if you were expecting something higher or lower. Let's say lower by that guess. But yeah, yeah, 30. You should see my brother, who's quite a bit older than me, but we kind of look the same age, approximately. But my brother is 10 years older than me, which is um, and Dylan says, I'm only 15 years old, bro. There we go. So that's quite of an age gap. That's twice as much and then some more. But yeah, there we go. And Adrian says, I'm 8 years old. There we go. We've got so Adrian, and then Dylan is double the age of Adrian, and I'm more than double the age of Dylan. So quite a trio we've got here. Are you grinding yet for years? Yeah, pretty much. Um, so got double the age of Dylan, and then adding 4 years to that. So yeah, that's quite a quite an age gap for sure. But yeah, that's nice that I'm getting compliments from someone that's 15 years old. That's or 19 years younger than me. That's good compliment. Good thing that I'm still getting good feedback for videos. That's pretty cool to know. And yeah, grinding for like I would say usual work is quite a grind. So you can let me know, Adrian and Dylan, what kind of first, I guess, what school subject do you enjoy the most, and then what would you like to do when you are done with school? So done with school, university, whatever. Like what kind of a job or occupation would you enjoy? I'm curious to know. let's see. I'll wait for a bit of a response if you're interested in sharing, of course. And I'll also just check on the time. Yeah, so we'll see where this leads us. I just reached 15K subs, and my auntie had a baby this day. It is awesome. Well done to Dylan. That's quite an achievement, and also obviously amazing news for your auntie. So congratulations to her. That's wonderful news, and I wish them all the best. Hopefully they can now rest and enjoy their time. That's really nice. And obviously 14K subs is phenomenal. You're doing something right, Dylan, there. So keep it up. Definitely a good road you're heading there. So you might become quite YouTube famous. That's awesome. Adrian says my friend has 9. So Adrian's friend is 9 years old. It's pretty cool. Dylan has reached 14K subs in only 6 months. That's amazing. That's really something. So since I can't see your channel at the moment, what kind of content do you create, and what attracts your subs, if you don't mind sharing that. But yeah, that's quite cool. You've reached a significant amount of followers, and you'll definitely continue to do so over time. So just keep it up, and you could search it up. Yeah. I think my live would end if I do anything like that at the moment, but I will definitely do that after the live. So I'll visit your channel and see what you do. But yeah, definitely quite an achievement, and keep up the good work, because yeah, you're obviously doing things right. Adrian says, I like math. In Romania, math is hard as fuck. Okay. Math is, yeah, it depends. It depends on like what kind of math you're interested in. There's algebra and all kinds of other stuff. But yeah, math, for me personally, I was never a fan of math that much, but it can lead you to lots of different places. So definitely great that you enjoy math. Keep it up. You might become like an engineer, for example, which is quite awesome. Adrian says you can click on it. Unfortunately, I can only click from here. I can only click on your comments, and so I can remove them, pin them, things like that. But I can't go to your channel as long as I'm live, at least not from what I'm seeing. So I guess if I was to click on it, I would have to end the live, which is fine, because I don't know how much longer we'll be live, so it's not gonna be too long. That's for sure. But yeah, wrestling, I imagine, would be one of the topics that you're making in your videos. Arian says, do you know Virat Kohli? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but yes, I do not. Sorry. I do not know the person by that name. You can let us know who that is and why they are famous. But yeah, haven't got a clue. My apologies, but yeah, don't know who that might be. If it was a football player, then Virat Kohli is a famous athlete. Okay, great. I'm interested. Um, what kind of sport does he do? Is it like cricket? Is it something like that? Or is it soccer? Is it football? Is it something else? Because if it was soccer, which we call football here, I think I would know him. But yeah, let us know and let us know what makes him famous. Reposting same shorts got me like 500 views combined, 500K. Whoa, that's pretty amazing. Like one short that was being reposted generated that many views. That's pretty cool. So basically, when you find a short that's doing well, you can then repost it and get views that way. Pretty cool. Virat Kohli plays cricket. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. That's like cricket is one of those things that a lot of people don't watch, but then again, it has a huge fan base as well. And yeah, I'm one of those people that do not watch cricket, so I guess that's why I didn't know who he was. And Shore Crooks says sue for Cristiano Ronaldo or CR7. Adrian says, sorry, I need to go. Bye, Adrian. Have fun. Thank you for joining us. Great seeing you again. And hope to see you next time. Sorry. And Dylan says, I'm averaging 70K views per day. That's awesome, Dylan. That's great progress. And honestly, very, very good views per day. Actually, quite awesome. Nice. Sorry. My cold is getting the best of me at the moment. So I think it's gonna be best if I end the live at this point. Thank you for being here, and thank you for making the chat what it was. Dylan, great feedback from you, so thank you for that. And Dylan says WH or what the hell? Yeah, so I'm sorry. It's basically I've got I'll need to end the video because I have other obligations that I need to do throughout the day. And I only had time for about 30 minutes. We got the live to 39. So that's pretty good for now. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you folks again next time. I'll try to make time and do this again tomorrow. And yeah, Dylan, whenever you're interested, we can talk with or about the collab. That would be interesting and fun. So, yep. Thank you for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed the live, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you for being here. Take care.